YouTube, what is up? We are back with day 11 on the Stupid Simple Fast program, and the intensification process has officially started with this Acceleration Tuesday. We started off with these spinal waves on the wall. I just want to show some of the weird shit that I do. I've done this stuff in my program for a long time. A lot of times I just won't record it just because it is a little goofy or it is a little weird, or it's just a small piece of the puzzle and I can't record everything that I'm doing throughout the day or throughout the workout. But this is one that I am a huge fan of. If your back is locked up, if your back feels stiff, it looks weird as fuck, I get it, but just perform like 50 reps of this and see how you're feeling when you're done. It's nice and quick, you can get it done in like 3 minutes. Your goal here is to touch the head to the wall, and as the nose or the head is the closest to the wall, your hips should be the farthest away, and then you want to slowly segment that spine and touch every single piece to the wall and almost treat it like a little wave. You can go lateral with these, you can add in a bunch of different variations, you can make it flowy, you can take it nice and slow, but this is one, if your back is stiff, is a money maker, and felt really good after these. From there, we went into our rotational lunges today. I've been adding in these lunge isos every single day, and I think there's so many variations of the lunge iso that you can add to bias different feels for your sprints, and that rotational lunge really gives a good feel of like that left leg, right shoulder connection of that rotational piece. It allows that groin and adductor to fire up and gets those obliques going. It's a money maker. It's just a small little variation to the lunge isos if you get bored of them that you can add in, and those were nice today. Then we had these rapid line hops, the split stance today, 2 sets of 10 seconds there to get some high frequency work in. And then we had these hop lunge sits to build up some extensive plyometric work to our warm up and get a little bit more bouncy. Now we are going to go into our acceleration work for the day, where we are starting off with timed 20-yard broad jumps, into timed 20-yard chain sprints, into timed 20-yard sprints, all separate. We're separating the things. It's not a full complex today. We're gonna add a little bit more focus to the sprints, a little bit more focus to the jumps individually, and not have it all be of a hodgepodge, because we are starting that intensification process. From there, we are going into the weight room. We got power cleans into a jerk, a 2+1 today instead of 3s, and then we have 8s on the RDLs with a couple accessories. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record those yet or not, but it's just some reverse hypers and some arm work. Should be pretty electric. Let's get after it. Let's go. Now, to start the actual workout part after the warm-ups and the little plyo prep work that we've done, we got 20-yard broad jumps. The reason there's 20 yards is because we got 20-yard sprints today, and that's what the lasers are set up at. And we are going for time on these. It's a little kind of fun experiment I was thinking about to be able to get myself quickly off the ground, build up some volume in these jumps. It's something that I need to get better at. I'm really good at like singular bouts, need to get better at more repeated bouts, and I think this will give really good intent to these as we go forward, and should be pretty challenging as we go forward. We'll probably change these into some single leg variations, like a triple jump, like an alternating bound, that type of thing, and just build these up as we go. But 20 yards here, timed, trying to beat the time every time. Let's go. Let's go. 5, 6, 4, 3. Take a little break, and then we gotta try and beat that. For the people at home, if you want to try that little challenge, 20 yards, 5, 6, 4, 3 is the record right now, because I don't know if anybody else is doing a 20-yard broad jump challenge, but that's a good one. Let's try and get low 5s here. I think we can beat that. Give a little bit more intent. That was a little feel it out process. Ooh, oh, that was way better. Let's go. 5, 0, 3, 5. That was a good little PR right there. Let's get to these sprints now. Just 2 rounds of everything. Again, the whole philosophy around this program is start low sets, low distance, increase the sets, keep the distance the same. Then we increase the distance, decrease the sets. Then we increase the sets, keep the distance the same. Then we'll increase the distance, decrease the sets, and we kind of just go back and forth there, just so we can kind of slow cook these things and not burn ourselves out. We got some chain sprints to start it. Let's go. Now we got these 20-yard chain dashes here, 1 yard build in into it. I really like warming up. I mean, acceleration work with the chains has felt absolutely money. It's one of my favorite feels that I've ever gotten with the chains compared to like a sled or any type of pull. It just feels like it goes on the ground nice and smooth. Obviously, the weight is what kind of gets you. You can't load up enough chains to really mimic a sled. I just think it gives you a much more natural kind of running position, especially when you're working on acceleration mechanics, and I really like that feel. But I also like it as like a good warm up and primer for sprints, especially if you got to warm up those hammies a little bit, because it doesn't allow you to run fast enough to really pull anything. I should probably knock on wood, I'll pull something with a chain here. But that's kind of the nice thing about resisted sprints, is you can get a lot of volume in, a lot of work in, without really having to worry about pulling anything, just because of how much slower it makes you run and builds those positions up here. But we got a 1 yard build, 20 yard dash. Get these times going. Let's go. Definitely have a little more juice. I also have my chains falling like 12 feet behind me. But that was a 3-2-9-3. That's actually not bad. That's pretty close to my PR. That's kind of cool. We're gonna want one more of these. I'm gonna fix the chains a little bit. One more of these, and then we got 20 yard dashes without these. We got these chains fixed up. Let's shoot for a low. Let's shoot for a 3-1 here. That'd be a pretty good day. Feeling nice with it today. That one did not feel like I was opening up really at all. That was a pretty good time for the intensity we gave on that rep. Let's go get this. Oh! Woo! A 3-2-4-0. That's not terrible. That wasn't a 3-2-1, but it's faster than the first one. And we got a lot of room to grow on those. Let's get to these unresisted sprints and then start cleaning, baby. Now we got unresisted 20 yard dashes here. Let's open up and fly, baby. Let's go. Ooh! Feel a little heavy. Feel a little heavy, that's what I feel. Yeah, the 2-8-9-3, not our best. Not our best 20 yard dash with a 1 yard build in the world. Not our worst, not our worst. We got a little ways to go on those. Let's try and crush it the second one here. Last 20 yard dash here, then we're gonna we got some plyo hops in the gym, and then some clean and jerks. Let's go get it, baby, come on. Give me like a 2-7 here. Open up just a little bit. Let's go. A 2-8-4-9 there. So we got a lot of room to improve on these. We'll have a quest for a 2-7 next week. Let's go get these plyos and some clean and jerks, baby. Let's go. All right, then the last thing we got before we get to our cleans are these 3+1 forward pogo hops. Same as the forward pogo hops as last week, except we're adding one big pogo in there. So 3 normal, 1 big, 3 normal, 1 big. These feel really, really nice. I like these. Third set here, let's go. Ooh, let's go. Get some cleans, baby. All right, now we got double power cleans into a jerk, continuing to build these up as we go forward and seeing what we can actually hit for a clean and jerk as we keep working throughout this program. Pretty excited. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. So I was asked my thought process on creating drills and workouts for younger athletes. And you gotta really stick with the philosophy of how can I entertain these fools, these 8-year-olds, in a way that doesn't feel like daycare and is fun for them to move for an hour. Again, without it feeling like daycare, without it feeling like they have to be there. And if you do that for a long period of time, you are gonna get a lot of really, really, really good results with young athletes. Make it fun. That's all you gotta do. Simplify. Don't overthink it. There's so many good things and so much low-hanging fruit for those athletes that if you just make it fun, make movement fun for them, you make them stick with it for a long period of time, they are going to explode in the years that they work with you. And they're gonna work with you for years because they want to show up and work with you. And you can build all of the patterns, the lunge patterns, the squat patterns, the press patterns, the pull patterns in ways that are fun. And some days, the way that is fun for them is grabbing dumbbells and having a goblet squat because they want to do that day, and they'll ask for it and they'll tell you, be like, can we lift the dumbbells today? And we're like, hell yeah, we can lift the dumbbells today. And some days they're gonna hate the weight room and we're gonna have them do fucking duck walks under a limbo bar and have them go as low as possible to build that squat pattern, right? But honestly, I think the more you like program and you have a sheet of paper in front of you with those athletes, the less effective your workout is going to be for those athletes. You have to be so adaptable with those athletes. It's the most fun you can have as a coach. It's the most adaptable you have to be as a coach, and that's how you're going to get the best results with those athletes. I'm trying to find some clips here. But that's pretty much the gist of it. Don't make it daycare for them. Don't make it work for them, and you're going to get a ton of great results with those athletes. Let's get this 225 here. Legs are feeling decently heavy. Bar is not flying right now, but we're going to man up and get it. Oh, lost that. Man, that is slow today. We are slow today. 255 on the bar. Let's rip this, then we'll go 275, and hopefully we have a little bit more in the tank than 275 today, but legs are feeling like crap. Let's go. Oh! Gosh, dang it, boys and girls. Ah! That pull a shot. Pull a shot today. 275 on the bar. Let's man up and get this. Come on. Come on. Sloppy. We're gonna have 5 and get that shit done. Damn, we're in body right now. 285 on the bar. Last set here. Let's get it. This will be a nice little win for the day. Come on. Oh, that's a little too low. Oh, gosh dang, boys and girls. Legs were not there today, but we got it. Let's go hit some RDLs. Gosh dang. All right, now we got 8s on these RDLs, building up to hopefully something above 315, as long as we're not absolutely bodied today. Let's go. Last question I'm going to answer today was asked by Flash about when I'm going to ditch softball for Apex. And I will eventually do an Apex, but I have a 5-year window left where I can really get after softball. And it's my softball peak. And I'm just such a geek about the skill aspect side of things, like skill acquisition. I just love. I don't get as horny for just physical qualities. I've been loving the ollies because it's a nice little blend of the skill with the physical quality, so it like keeps me developing the physical qualities, which is nice. I'm hoping I get addicted to sprints like that. But there's nothing that that gets my like head, heart, and soul engaged like learning something new. Pickleball is very good like that. I'm just not nearly good enough at pickleball to ever make a run with that. But softball is something that I just, man, this is my window. This is something I'm completely obsessed about, and I actually had to spend some time really focusing on those things in this time period that I have to make the jump that I want to get. So we will run an Apex. I think Apex is one of the most awesome events created by one of the coolest people in the industry, in Tim Riley, and I would love to support it. I just don't know how much time I can spend committed to that on the Quest to Clean 405, spending as much time as I do on softball. We're spending about 2 hours a day minimum on softball, and that's not talking about content creation or anything that I'm doing on the softball side of things. That's just swings in and of itself. And most days are more than 2 hours because we'll BP for 2 hours and then we'll go to league or we'll have a tournament. And it just takes a lot of time. And I think the more spread out I get, the less I make progress in anything. And then the more nihilistic I get with a lot of these little side quests. So Apex will eventually be a side quest of mine. But right now, for these next couple of years, we really got to dial into softball until I get sick of it or we reach the level that I want to reach, right? And all of this stuff is just to feed into the softball game. And we got to spend some time there, right? But we will eventually support Tim Riley in that. He is one of the fucking goats. And anything he creates, I want to support. We just really don't have the capital, the physical capital left to invest time into training for that. But eventually we will. That may be like a 40-year-old thing when I'm washed up in softball and I need something to pursue, right? So let's get this second set here. All right, 315. Got to crucify this so we can add some weight from last week. Really crushing, really focusing on these RDLs because I feel like my hinge and my pull when it comes to cleans, especially hang cleans, I just was getting absolutely bodied and I felt super weak in that position. And it's something I want to hammer. It's kind of like the overhead squat where it's just such a limiting factor. And if we can build this up, I think it's going to unlock a lot of things in the clean. Didn't show today in the clean, but we're still pretty early on in this program here. And I think the legs were a little shot in the softball and all the sprints we had today. So it will happen. Good things will happen. Let's rip this right. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. Woo! Add some 15s and finish there. Added 15s. Let's rip this for an 8. This would be a big win from last week. Let's get it. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah, that was pretty nice actually. That felt significantly better than last week. Oh, goddamn. I'm gonna go finish up with some accessories and then go to VP. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys wanna run this program, it is the first yoga strength program you can run concurrently with me and all of the savages in our community. Click the link in the description. When you sign up, say that you want to join the Stupid Simple Fast program and I'll get you hooked up. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep chopping the wood, baby. Let's go.